Welcome to the Leomatic Show.
Okay guys, and today we are going to be looking at
Imperial Godzilla!
Imperial Godzilla from 1985, guys. One of the oldest toys we have. I bought this one
from Godzilla Returns.
From Godzilla Returns, yep. I bought this myself personally when I was...
And we hope that we don't get any hate comments about this, guys.
When I was a teenager, there's a lot of hate for this figure out there. I got this when I was a teenager. I think from Spencer's Gifts, possibly. I don't remember. It's been a while now. I got it when I was 14. I'm obviously quite a bit older than that by now. However, so I've had this the entire time. I've always loved this figure. I still love this figure. If I was going to get one Godzilla, it would still be this one, guys. To be just straight up honest with you guys, I would get that one as well. And we're going to take a closer look at it, guys, because there is a lot of hate out there for this figure.
I heard in 1954 that he did this, where he slid on his tail and he kicked him with his foot.
Oh, that's cool.
So he did this and he kicked, I think, King Ghidorah.
Oh, okay.
Perhaps.
So this guy is one of the most stable figures. He uses his tail and his feet as a base, and this guy's a hammer, man. You guys can do almost anything with him. Sure, a lot of people hate on it because there's flaws. Like for instance, here there's mismatched jaws, and of course the infamous red lipstick, some of which has worn off by now. All the silver paint is generally gone from his back scales, but he's got a nice little shot on his chest there, and of course some of the paint isn't exactly precise on his nails and it's starting to wear off. And there you can see the Imperial from Hong Kong, 1985, licensed from Toho. And he's got, of course, some really pretty white fingernail paint. And of course his eye paint is not so good. But you know what, guys? I like this one because this one is symmetrically, his head is slightly big for this, but his arms and his legs and everything else honestly looks pretty good on this guy. And you can actually see his eyes. They're not beady. His nose is a little misshapen. But guys, for all those...
Guys. It looks like he's holding a hot cup of tea.
Yes, it does. Actually, you know what? That is kind of cool, guys. So let's just take a look at this guy. We'll just do some close-ups here. And then we're going to take a look at another figure, a bonus figure in this video here, coming up momentarily. But his tail is not super huge like some of the other Godzillas. But you guys see one of the scales is busted off now, but that's the only thing wrong with this. But it's got the classic Godzilla scale pattern to it, and there you can see the flowing lines of the scales. He's got, look at this, guys. He's ripped. This is buff Godzilla. That's what this is. He's totally buff. Look at that chest.
There's another buff Godzilla.
Hey, you work out, bro. I think he works out. Totally.
He works out in the ocean.
The tail can spin around, so I guess he could do that. He's got decent articulation. Kickapoo, kickapoo. Like if you want to do a Rockettes video, this is it. Kickapoo, kickapoo, kickapoo. And of course, he can do all this fun stuff. His head doesn't move, which I kind of wish it did. But you know what, guys? As a display model, I still love this thing. I don't care what anybody out there says. Anyways, so that is the original 1985 Imperial Godzilla, and because I had that one,
knockout.
Yeah, because I had that one, I wanted to get one for Leo to have as his very own.
Here he is.
And there he is. This is a knockoff, however, of the Imperial Godzilla, and you can see side by side. So it worked out well.
He's short.
Yeah, we had sort of.
Have you been working out, Godzilla? Yes, I have.
We had sort of a father-son kind of thing going here. With this,
is he kind of buff too, guys? Let us in the comments.
Yeah, let us know. Well, we'll take a look at it in the closest. We can see kind of we wanted that father-son. We wanted that father-son sort of vibe, and I think that came out pretty good with these two.
Daddy, have you been working out since you were? Yes.
It's a very rough family, guys. Very rough. And you can see this one is a knockoff.
Have you been getting bugged? Yeah.
So some of the ways you can tell is you can see there's overspray everywhere of this silver paint. This is a very poor paint job. And when this guy had silver paint on his scales, he didn't have it on his back also. And of course you can see, look at you guys, look at this. Do you see this? He's got silver paint on the inside of that hand. And they've got some runs here. You got the paint job there is not really restricted to his fingertips.
Son, rip dad, not rip kid.
He doesn't have red lipstick. That part's okay. His chest is okay, actually. His chest is fine. And then you see on the bottom, no stamps of any kind. So this is definitely a knockoff. I'm not sure where this came from. I can't remember where I got it. But if you want to, let's take a look here, guys, at the head sculpt real quick, side by side. And you can see... Put your arm down, buddy. Okay, you can see side by side what the major differences are here. Outside of some crazy sloppiness on this eye, and this guy has his own sloppiness too, but you can see there's more detail on this one overall. I do think the nose came out, no, it's a little bit misshapen on this one. His mouth is okay on this though. That part's good. But you can see too, look at his neck, how the detail goes on his neck. It's definitely an approximate. It's almost like they had someone describe the mold to him and then used it based on that instead of actually.
Buffed arms, I've been training. Buffed arms. That's why he was so strong in the video, because he had buffed arms.
Buffed arms, yeah, he does. He does. Oh no! But you guys can see that the little figure is also, it's okay. It's not quite the glory that is the regular Imperial, but it's not, it's not bad. It is definitely smaller though. They haven't sold the actual Imperial one for quite a while. So I don't know if you probably have to find those used now. The good part, guys, is that they hold up really well. They're super, super durable. I bought that 1985 figure in 1985, and it's now, 30 plus years later. So you can see that definitely did the trick, holding up well over time. There's nothing wrong with that. Everything still works. It's lost a little paint in one of the scales, but not a huge deal in the scheme of things. And you guys could, there's a lot of room for modification on these as well. So are these strictly movie accurate? No. But are they recognizably Godzilla? Yes, they are.
He has a loose tooth.
There's no mistaking. Yeah, you can see over time, little fingers that sort of worn some of that stuff out.
So you can make his tails like a bridge.
But if you look at that, this is recognizably Godzilla. Some of the ones we've seen out there, some of the worst knockoffs, don't have the correct scale pattern or anything like that. He has the triple rows, so he's definitely in good shape as far as that goes. I personally just think people don't like... Oh, and he break dances too, guys. But so I think people honestly are too hard on this figure, and I think it's probably just mostly because of the whole red lipstick thing.
Hey, I'm a pretty girl.
which admittedly makes no sense at all for him to have red lipstick. But I'm a pretty girl. Well, I think they were trying to say it's like blood, but that makes even less sense because he's not running around eating people. He's setting them on fire and stepping on them and things like that. So.
And also, I am a pretty girl.
Yeah, these are fun figures. These are awesome.
Oh, I'm a pretty girl.
If I was going to buy, we're not going to ask the usual question that we ask, which is...
I'm a pretty girl.
Whether somebody should get these or not.
I'm a pretty girl.
Just because there's so much hate out there for these. But I will tell you this, guys. if I was gonna get one figure, it would be an actual 1985 Imperial Godzilla, not the clone, not the knockoff, but the real thing.
Yeah.
I would definitely get one of those.
Oh no, he threw him off the boat. He's gone overboard.
Because these things, honestly, guys, are awesome. Okay, guys, so I could tell you that I back this completely because from 1985 up until somewhere slightly after Leo was born, that was the only Godzilla I had. So if there was only one I would buy, if there was only one that I would pick to get out of everything, it would be one of those. And for years, it was the only one that I did get out of all those. Not great on detail, not great on articulation, not great on movie accuracy, but it definitely has the it factor and is a way cool thing. And even though it looks like he's trying to get grain or something off the ground, it's still recognizably Godzilla. And there you guys have it. The review of one of our oldest, one of our most well-loved toys, and one that we obviously have a ton of fun with because we're not concerned about like breaking a collector's item or anything like that.
No, it looks like he's sitting down to try to eat. Wanna knock it, Daddy? You're trying to pick up grain. Let's do
Oh my gosh. He's a vegetarian.
I'm looking for grain to eat. I love grain. Hey, I'm picking up grain. I need my breakfast. Give me some deviled ham.
Deviled ham?
Here's some grain that I picked off for you. I'm not a vegetarian.
That is oddly specific.
So I'm picking up grain for my dad. He says, I'm not a vegetarian.
Oh, the arguments in the Godzilla family can be fierce, guys.
Well.
Oh, look, he's raising his hands. Does he want to talk?
Yes.
Does he want somebody to call him?
Let me punch you in the face, teacher.
Oh my gosh, you guys are so mean. There's a lot of controversy here, guys.
Give me some deviled ham.
Oh, everybody wants deviled ham. Guys, leave us a comment. Do you guys like deviled ham, guys? Leave us a comment. If you guys are vegetarians, leave us a comment also. These guys are calmly discussing whether or not they're vegetarians, guys.
I'm okay.
Okay, he's okay. Yeah, there's not much you can do with these figures. Guys, definitely take a look at some of our other videos because one or both of these figures show up periodically.
Oh, too much cuteness.
And guys, keep an eye out on our other videos. Periodically, these guys will show up in there. Even we had the Imperial in our Hot Wheels videos, and he's appeared in a few of our other videos as well. The main Imperial one. Okay, guys. So
we're the Godzilla dancers. We love to dance on our tails, big reach from the ground. We're both vegetarians. We like to hop on each other and pick grain like that. I'll pick grain out of his head. You'll pick grain off the ground. I'll pick grain off his head. Maybe that's internal organs or stuff like that.
This is probably the weirdest cartoon I think I've ever seen.
So I'm riding on my pony today and tomorrow. I'm riding on my dad. Yippee! He punches me in the face. I cry and I'm like, wham wham.
Oh,
I jump off at him. I kick his tail. He does karate on me.
Lots of tough love in this family.
And also I put red lipstick and I tell him he's a pretty girl.
Oh, that's sweet.
And he said, I'm not a pretty girl.
Oh.
Then he kicks me in the face. I cry again. Too many times I've cried, so I kick his tail. He does karate on me. I sprayed him a little bit. He said, my eyes are burning. You are not a Bob. I am saying I'm a little cat, bobcat. And I jump. He eats my tail.
Wow.
And then I hop. We both hop. I kick him. He does some karate. Then all I did was kick my leg up and say, yoo-hoo, I am having fun. He says, This is not supposed to be fun, son!
Well.
And then I think a minute till he does some karate on me. I bite him once, he bites me too. I am a rough family. It's called a rough family.
Those Godzillas are crazy, guys.
And then I jump and kick his tail. He kicks me back and does some karate on me.
Wow.
I do some karate on him. He does some karate on me. And we both jump and say, he says karate is not fun. Ah! Based on a cartoon, I jump a lot. He does karate while I say a song. He's a punching bag. He's a punching bag.
Okay, guys, look for that.
Plus, he can do this.
Oh, yeah, he can. Yeah, both of them can do that. They can swing their tail around in front and get all derped out. Oh, whoa. Dude, he's doing the crab walk. What? Try to do that with the other figures. I don't think so.
Look at him now.
Yeah, he looks like he's swimming like a dolphin almost. Okay, guys, and look for that and other Leo singing videos.
We copy each other.
But
we slide on our tails together. It's supposed to be fun.
That is going to wrap it up for this video. We hope you've enjoyed the look at
guys.
The look at our Imperial Godzillas, both the knockoff, which is okay as knockoffs go, I've seen worse, and the actual original 1985 Imperial Godzilla as well. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, please give us the old thumbs up. And guys, if you have not already, hit the red subscribe button. And if you want to follow us on Twitter for the latest and greatest content, updated as soon as we are able to get it online on the YouTube channel. And guys, if you would like to leave us a nicely worded comment about these or any other Godzilla figures, we would love to hear from you. And we will see you all next time. Bye-bye.